New artist alert! I was like, my family just came home from work and stuff. So they were like, what was that?
All right, Nathan, this is a patron request, and we only do patron requests, guys. That's the way it goes, or we'd be here all day, every day. We would have a chance to even breathe or eat. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah says, hey, guys, my request this month, I would like you to react to Medication by The Collection. Have you ever heard of The Collection?
The Collection. Nope.
The Collection.
Never heard of them. I've heard of Collective Soul.
Yeah, this is Collection Soul.
Yeah.
They are the opening act for Collective Soul, but they got very confusing when they are on the same bill together. Hannah goes on to say, I do not believe you have done anything from them before. No, that's why we did the new artist alert. That's why that happened. Yeah. She goes on to say, your library of songs you've done is quite extensive, so correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you. Yes, we do try to do a lot of different, well, it's because of our patrons that we have a lot of different artists, so thank you to our patrons. Here's a synopsis of the song. She gave it to us, so I'm going to tell you. Nathan, Medication is a very honest look at I guess Wimbish is the singer's name, mental health journey. Yeah, the lead singer. Despite having, quote, this is what the singer said, despite having experienced severe depression since I was 15 years old, I've always been hesitant to take medication for it. Perhaps because of internalized stigma as well as lack of information. After struggling with depression during a particularly difficult year, a friend told me maybe your brain just doesn't produce as much serotonin as other people. You deserve to live a life more than 50%. It was the final push I needed. I got on the meds and felt my mental health significantly change. Medication is inspired by me processing my own journey to become a healthier version of myself.
Wow.
That's well-spoken words anyways.
I can echo that sentiment, although my journey through depression wasn't through the depression meds. It's actually discovering that I have ADHD and then going on ADHD meds. But there are some success stories with medication, not always, but there can be some pretty great results for some people.
Of course, yeah. I've had my battle with it too. Well, I don't know how much to share. Like we've all been, I've been around it. I've had it. I've been married to it. I've seen it. So yeah, it's a real thing that people have, but everyone has to figure out what work in different times of my life. I'm currently not on any medication. You need to figure out what you need, when you need it, what works for you. And it's everyone's personal journey. Yeah. So let's check out the song. At the very least, the message sounds interesting. So let's see if the song is good.
I was scared of what it meant if I needed medicine, just to feel like me again and keep my demons in every now and then. 'Cause I remember when I thrived. Now I'm just trying to survive. It's like a trip and took a dive into another life that doesn't feel like mine. But now I'm tired of sitting, aimless and drifting, trying to turn off the lights and only taking off my clothes, far from the windows, keeping away from your side. So now I'm dropping the weight of the earth, just long enough to give me a rebirth. 'Cause I deserve to be well. Yeah, I deserve to be well. And maybe I do not have enough strength for more than a couple of steps in a day, but I deserve to be well. Yeah, I deserve to be well. I'm climbing up out of this hell. I've been fogging up the glass while the thunder starts to crash, but the storm has never passed. So if I'm gonna last, I gotta get out fast. And I'm hungry and restless, dreaming of exits, climbing the gates of my mind. And I'm thinking of futures, reaching for sutures, trying to reclaim my time. And now I'm dropping the weight of the earth, just long enough to give me a rebirth. 'Cause I deserve to be well. just long enough to give me a rebirth. 'Cause I deserve to be well. Yeah, I deserve to be well. Maybe I do not have enough strength for more than a couple of steps in a day, but I deserve to be well. Yeah, I deserve to be well. I'm climbing up out of this hell. I'm climbing up out of this hell. I'm climbing up out of this hell.
Hopefully I don't get too emotional on this, because as I'm watching this, I'm kind of like, at first I saw the video, I was like, oh, this is a little bit cheesy. And then I realized that, like, oh no, like, this is sort of this is the model of depression right here. The idea of what happens when you feel depressed is so foreign to people who don't know what it is. They often just think, oh, it's just sad. It's just like, oh, you're sad. It's like, being sad would be great if you were depressed, because then it would be a feeling. You'd actually feel something. From my experience, it's feeling nothing. It's feeling, I don't want to do anything. And when you start to notice that the things that you really love to do don't really do anything for you anymore, that's a bad thing. That's when the symptoms are back. That's something that I have to, address for myself on a regular basis. That's where I got choked up, was when he's like, starting to feel better. I've gone through that lately, where I've gotten back to a place where I feel better and I feel like I can enjoy some of the things I love to do, and being back at that place again for me has really helped me to feel better. And I love that line, I deserve to be well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
It's such a great, that to me is really solid. I hate the fact that nobody's going to watch this, or nobody even cares, because it's a band that, I don't know if anyone's watching reactions from the collection, but like, I'm glad that I got to see it. I'm glad I got to experience it. And if you're watching this, maybe the first time, if you're one of our, part of the Whelpdom seeing it, I'm glad that you're able to experience it with me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we do a reaction channel, so of course we would love to have the most people watch our channel as possible. Some artists draw reactions more than others. I've never heard of the collection. I went to their YouTube page. We have more subs than they do. So to give you, so they're very independent artists. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I love it. And the highlight of this video, well, two things. Yes, the lyrics. I love the singer's voice. I love the composition of the song. So this song was great. I want to hear more from these guys. I like to feel happy. I like uplifting music, and I like music that makes me feel good, that has a good message. The older I get, the less time I have for bad, the less time I have for garbage. I need goodness in my life. And the part that almost got me choked up, it's almost made me choke up talking about it. I know it sounds corny. When he came through the doorway and he was there with his bandmates, his friends, and they're all smiling and they're having so much fun. I love that. He's alone. The video starts off with him being alone, and he's contemplating his life and all these things, and he takes his medication and he goes through that doorway, whatever that represents. I mean, that's for anyone to interpret, but he goes through the doorway and he's there with his friends. And then he takes the medicine in front of his friends. It's not a secret. I'm taking medication, guys. I take this medicine so I can be with you, so I can perform with you, so I can be a part of your group. I just love the smiles and the happiness they had as they're playing their instruments together. I thought that was great. I just love that moment in the video. And this is a great composition, very great song. Yeah, but people are going to watch some twerking video or something, and I don't know, whatever.
If you're a member of the collection and you watch this, because that's a possibility, we'd love to hear more of your stuff. I think this is a solid song, and
great treat.
You're doing it right. Yeah,
thank you to Hannah. Yeah, I love this kind of music. I love the sound of this. It reminds me of I couldn't think of a band. We don't try to compare. Well, we do it more than we should probably, but we just usually sometimes will reflect on what it sounds like. But it definitely sounds like bands from when we were teenagers. We're older than these guys, so these guys might not think it, but we're older than you guys. We're both. So Nathan's 49. I'm 49 next month. So they look pretty young. So what I'm saying is, when we were teenagers, this song reminds me of bands when we were kids. Kind of like, let's say, not Bare Naked Ladies, but that kind of like genre of sound mixed with oh gosh,
I was going to say Great Big Sea was
Yeah,
I've been
okay,
to-
there you go. Like a great big C mixed with but I just love the acoustic guitar with the light electric guitar with the drums, the keyboard, all that stuff. And yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know. It's a very uplifting, soft sounding. I liked it. It was a great song. Thank you. Thanks,
Yeah.
Collection. Thanks, Hannah.
Yes. Thanks, Hannah. Thanks, Hannah, for doing that. That's so rare when both of us really have a strong emotional reaction to a song at the same time.
Oh,
So,
we're a bunch of wimpy softies. That's the problem too. So.
that's true. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this, and we will see you on the next one.